What I want to know is where he sank into. Also, what that spinning vortex thing was. I'm more to the point, what the hell are those things on the wall?
The eyeball thing.
It looks like an eyeball, but it's not.
I know.
Yeah, what the fuck are they playing at?
I actually have seen the ending before.
Oh, you've seen the ending? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I haven't seen it in a little while, so... The genie will return if you don't get rid of Sada's hate energy. Look around you carefully. Listen up, James. Atlamania has the power to seal almost anything in Atla, but her power extends beyond that. Now is the time to use that hidden power, the power to bring a lost soul back. The Atla Amelia will be consumed with its final power it can do one thing. It can bring a soul into Atlamelia. It is not too late. Call out for Sophia's wandering soul. Ding! Epic cutscene! This just makes me wonder what Dark Cloud 2 or Dark Chronicle whatever is about.
It didn't really look that interesting to me, to be honest.
No, I never got it. It's just because it's an unrelated game. But to call it, I suppose if they were going for the Final Fantasy approach, it's like, yeah, the difference between Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 6. You know, they're all very different. Although, to be honest, I'd say that Final Fantasy 1 is the oddball out of all of them. I don't know if you've ever played that.
I actually haven't.
Basically, there's very, very little storyline. It's just kind of like a wander around, level up sort of thing.
Oh,
there's like there's actually there's no like characters or anything. Oh yeah, you're up.
Alright. Theta.
Sophia.
I'm alive?
Yes. James, so it's over now. That evil will never come back to life. At least not for some time. Let's go home. Can you get up? Okay, it's gonna do this with or without us, so whatever. Yeah. Sorry. I can't help what the game does. It's not my fault.
It's okay. I'm the curse.
Hang on, do I still have... Please tell me I actually brought that with me. Okay, I did. Good. I was going to say, I was just checking to see if I had Spyro or not. Let me guess, it's just going to do this. Yeah, okay. This is just stuff. Whatever. This is music that I've only heard like once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very pretty, but she doesn't really look like a princess.
No. In all honesty, though, neither did Sada at first.
Yeah, I swear, first time I saw him, I really thought it was some Sephiroth ripoff.
I think he looks a bit more like Setzer from Final Fantasy VI, actually. But that's just my opinion, I mean.
Maybe if he's a bit older.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing, it's just like... I'm trying to think, since Final Fantasy IV, where they had Cecil with the long silver hair, I think they kind of just stuck with it and changed the characters around to have silver hair.
Yeah, that is pretty true.
And like Final Fantasy XII, they've got it, haven't they?
Yeah. Final Fantasy IX.
Who's got long silver hair? Freya's got sort of longish silver hair in that.
Actually, I was thinking of Kuja.
Oh, Kuja, the lady man, of course. That's why if I ever do that as an LP, that'll be fucking funny. Because I will just make so much fun of him. Oh, and we're actually at the end of the game. We're on the credits. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting the LP to be over so soon. I didn't want it to be over, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been a long journey.
It's like my favourite game of all time. Well, actually, I don't know about that. I think it's kind of a joint favourite game for me.
It's up there for me too.
I think my LP of Dark Forces was probably my favourite LP that I did, just because it's my favourite game, but I don't know. I'd like to think that as an LP this is the one where I matured the most or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Kind of found a bit of a voice or something. And it seems to work, so let's just roll with it for the time being. But yeah, you kind of realised, I was explaining to someone the other day who doesn't even watch them but knows that I do them. I was explaining it was something along the lines of becoming less factual, less kind of blah 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 blah, and then kind of just more talking, and like you said the other day, being yourself about it. Yeah. Look at all these happy memories. Look, what an idiot! Who takes on the serpent with a knife? I don't know if I ever showed taking on the serpent without a. I think I did, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Taking on the serpent without it. Oh, it's Dran! That's a shame we don't get to see Dran again. Dran's a legend. He came back and saved us.
Yeah, it was just total Deus Ex Machina.
I was just thinking of something I can't remember. Oh no, I remember what I was thinking of. I was thinking of an American Dad moment, but I'm not going to quote it because it probably, out of context, it makes just no sense at all.
I've actually never watched it, so.
Oh, it's the Serum Rondo.
Oh.
There was too much romance in this game for me to take it like seriously as an RPG. It was just like every other character was in love with somebody. It was like, come on.
It was a bit cliche, but it kind of adds to the charm of the game.
I guess that's a good review. I guess, yeah. I don't know. It's a pretty unique game though. I don't think any other game's really quite done the same sort of type of game. I mean, it's kind of like, it's similar to Zelda in some respects, but I don't know.
A Final Fantasy Zelda hybrid, I'd say.
Yeah, but then again, it's kind of like, as well, with the whole sort of dungeon levels, it's kind of like then a cross between a platforming game as well, so I don't know. It's just a very original concept, I'd like to think, but you know. Oh, this is the most
the list for voice. I'm sorry.
Huh? Sorry, what?
No, never mind. The joke's gone now because it was. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, look! It's that fat guy that we saw at the beginning. I can't remember the voice I gave him. I think I gave him a stupid voice. I don't remember. I gave most people stupid voices in this. But cheeky mouse. I don't know.
Look at all the Japanese people.
Well, yeah, it is a Sony game, isn't it? So it's bound to be full of Japanese people. I mean, the trivia about this game is that there's loads of mistranslations in the American version, but it doesn't matter. Just roll with what you got, I guess. I'm not in the mood to go into the whole PAL versus NTSC thing again. It's not worth it. And of course the bunny rabbit. Do 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 do. Okay, I just realised this is a remix of the intro tune. Do 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 do. Oh, is that like? I think this is pretty much the end now.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just gonna
Yay.
have a casual wander back into Nolan Village. I did not make Nolan Village look like that. Oh, hang on. How comes Zhao became a cat again?
I've heard some theories that this whole game is kind of a big time warp.
Oh, okay. So he kind of shows up on the night of the festival.
Yeah, with a little kitty cat.
Okay, actually, because I can hear the festival music, so perhaps the Atlamillia drops him off at the beginning, just before. But seriously, that's the problem with games like this, right? Once you have like a massive adventure, what are you supposed to do when the adventure's over?
It's like you've done nothing, pretty much.
No, well, it's like you've done something, but from there on out, life is going to be boring as fuck. Yeah, it was like Lord of the Rings and stuff at the end. It's like, oh, we've saved the world and stuff. And
Now what?
now what? Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna have dinner at the pub. Okay, this makes sense. So the end. Let's see what happens. A new land is added to the world map. No, it's not. It was already added to the world map for some strange, bizarre reason. I don't get why they did that, but you know.
I don't know. Best glitch ever.
I'm not going to complain. Oh, hang on. It's because it saves to memory card. Perhaps once you've got Dark Cloud saved data,
Oh, and you haven't cleared it, so...
perhaps it basically just carries over the fact that you have the ability to do the Demon Shaft. Man, I should have tried that shit back when I was in Divine Beast Cave. I'm not so sure it lets you in that early, to be honest. But I don't know. I can't imagine there's going to be anything new to do. I don't know if it's going to say it's going to drop me off in Dark Heaven Castle or something. I really don't want to stop the recording, to be honest.
I know, it's too good to be over.
Well, I guess it makes most sense to end the game where we started. Gold.
So sad.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's the end of and it's the dawn of a new day. How fantastic is that?
How perfect.
It's just a dawn of a new LP. I might be starting up a new LP. We've got to discuss this one a little bit because kind of had a plan, but we'll have to see how it actually pans out. In the meantime, I've got a couple of ideas for a couple of videos, but to do for this week before I start the LP, maybe next weekend, depending on if... Are you available next weekend?
No.
I could start it without you, and you could do a couple of
Boo.
videos if you want. I can't sit around waiting for you forever.
I'm sorry.
Right, well, I guess this is me signing out from Dark Cloud for the time being, but not for the last time. We've got some Demon Shaft to do for every now and again, I guess. But for the sake of saying it, Dark Cloud is over now. So I guess when we come back, or when I come back even, I don't suppose. It'd be interesting to see what I'm going to do with the Demon Shaft. I'm not quite sure yet. But enough stalling. When I come back, I'll see you in the Demon Shaft. So until then, take care, everybody.
Bye.